Welcome back to the second part of my long recording I did. Hopefully you enjoyed the last one, and now we continue this adventure on the second one. And of course, it's another unnecessarily hard word for my taste. That is aceless. What's architecture. Okay, aceless. There's also, you could also call alleys to it, passageways, corridors, or dikes. Well, dikes are more for boats, aren't they? Okay, so we learned something new today. Let's continue with the story. It's probably best for all of us if she doesn't keep talking to me. Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I would have those books if it's alright with you. I wonder who we will meet here. My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Ambling down the narrow Alright, you know what? Let's see how it is pronounced, shall we? Normally you can click on those and then it... there!
Aisles.
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 Aisles. Is this correct?
Forest aisles.
Aisles. Aisles. Alright. Ambling down the narrow aisles, I study the spines of the books in random order, occasionally sliding one out to read the blurb, taking it with me if it looks good. Why didn't I do this with the website in the first place if I don't know how to pronounce a word? This would be so much easier and everyone would be educated while looking at this awesome novel. Oh my god, but that's how ideas pop in, and I hope you like that I'm doing this. Okay, let's continue. In a few moments, I have a respectable stack of books in my arms. Wow, this guy sure likes to read. And I'm starting like reading too, as it seems, because I'm reading a novel here. Kind of, sort of. But I'm more of a picture reading guy. I actually read some books, but not as much as I would like to. But anyway, I guess I'll never be stuck for choice in here. The normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there are large print and braille books scattered throughout, but is it what it is? But it is what it is, a library. It's as if the calm mood from the room I had tea with Lily in snuck with us in here, unless it was here to begin with. Something about that puts me at ease, just like before. I reach the end of the aisles and find a collection of desks set up for study or personal reading. Going a little further though, I discover a nice quiet corner at the back. While the rest of the library has the odd students sitting at the desk either reading or stealthily sleeping, the back is pretty much deserted. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognize sitting on one of several beanbags. Oh, those are really good, but they are so expensive. There she is! I really was looking forward to meet her. It's a dark-haired girl from my class. The one who snuck out of the classroom earlier. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which makes her look like she's really into it. I was scared for a second that I didn't record, but I did. From the way she was acting today, I had her pegged as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from the class raises all sorts of whys in my head. There are a lot of whys in your head, and there are a lot of whys in my head, and I want to discover them all! Kind of. Intrigue floats slowly but surely towards the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking towards the mysterious long-haired girl. I really like the hairstyle too. But something's wrong with her face, and I wonder if we will ever see her whole face. Sorry, but I have to think of a voice I can give her. I'm not quite sure yet. Let's see. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself, as I would with anyone else. She's a classmate after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my books beside it. Oh god! The girl starts looking scaredly up at me from underneath her fringe. A fringe. Fringe? 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 Okay.
To French.
Okay, I pronounced it right at least. Even though it doesn't make sense, whatever. Sorry. This is the first time I've seen her this close, underneath her long dense bangs. Dense bangs? I can see that part of her face, at least a third, if not a half, is pretty badly scarred. Okay. Wait, underneath her long, dense bangs. Is this some kind of hairstyle? I'm sorry, I'm tapping so much out and in. But I need to know what it means. Yeah! It's a pony. Well, kind of. Wait. Yeah, it's a pony. A pony, also called fringe and bangs. They use two different words to describe the same thing. Okay. Thanks for the education game. Thanks for the education. My eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet her own eyes. Wow, really? Well, yeah, actually, that's what most people would do. For a second, I'm shocked and divert my eyes to the book in her hands, before I realize that looking away probably only makes it worse. You got it, man, and I would like how she looks under those hair too. It takes too many seconds to collect myself and remember what I walked up. And remember what I walked up to her. This is obviously wrong. There should be saying why I walked up to her. Alright, but it's choice time. Choice. Double save, just for the sake of it. Okay, what? Hi, I'm new here. Hiso Nakai. We're in the same class. Or, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. Well, I should apologize. I think apologizing is the right thing to do. Wait, to collect and remember... But in the first place, he walked up to her to introduce herself. Does we play it cool and pretend that nothing bad happened? Or are we apologizing? This is a tough one. I really don't want to scare her off. I think I do what he said before and... Well, I mean, doesn't mean to startle you. Maybe she will run away if I say that, so let's go with this. Hi, I'm new here. Hisao Nakai. We are in the same class. ... I just transferred here the other day. Maybe you don't remember? ... I did a self-introduction too! Oh god, this is so bad! ... The girl still doesn't say a word, but simply stares at me, wide-eyed. Oh, but the gaping mouth is shut at least. I'm still getting used to the place, so I'm trying to meet as many people as I can. Yes! Yes! That's totally my new spirit I have going on in my own life currently. So, what's your name? Hanako. Should I go with this? Her speech is stuttering and so quiet that it is barely audible, even in the still library. Somehow I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong. Hanako, eh? So what are you reading? She gently tips the book backwards so that I can read the title, at the same time hiding her face behind it. Well, I can't see a book here, but yes, this looks pretty nasty. Maybe she's a burn victim, but burns look a little bit different, don't they? She must have noticed me staring before. Yeah, bro, why are you staring? Life of P? I've never heard of it before. What's it about? So what? A boy and a tiger. A boat. I can see this taking some time. Sounds interesting. Is it any good? She nods from behind the book, but stays silent. She looks kinda tense, a bit like Yuko earlier, but in a different way. Wait, Yuko? Oh yeah, the librarian, but the librarian was hyperactive in my head. Different way, more like petrified with terror, I'd say. Okay, so she turned to stone in the terror. Oh god, she's shaking! Oh god, please don't shake! Don't be scared, why are you scared? So the mystery delinquent girl turned out to be anything but, and she's quivering in a way that makes it look like she is mortally afraid of me. I'm not a monster, why are you shaking like that? I'm a pretty handsome guy, at least I think that's what Hampson goes down for with this protagonist anyway. This throws me off so hard. Okay, I'm sorry that my green screen sometimes go like this and turns back. See, yeah. It's not the best one, but it's the only one. It's why am I looking there? I have to look here. It's not the best one, but it was the only one I could afford. So yeah, mortally afraid. I'm only looking there to check on my recordings, that's all. The only way out of this, as far as I can tell, is to try to get a normal conversation going. Is it a library book? I'm looking for new ones to read, but there's just so many. No, it's mine. I hope you can understand me. I will definitely rehear this to see if I can actually be heard. Oh, so do you come here often? ... A huge blush spreads on Hanako's face, and her eyes widen far larger than I thought it was possible for eyes to do. Oh, she got this glaring. Uh-oh, did she interpret my lame attempt at small talk as a feeble attempt to pick her up? Oh god, please, no! But she seems to like the idea. She's really... But this was really cheesy. I mean, I didn't mean it like that. I... I've gotta get something! No, what? I've got to do something! What the fuck? Without warning, Hanako takes off and runs towards the counter. Her hair-like takeoff catches me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. By the time I reach the counter, she's nowhere to be seen. Did I make the wrong choice? Was she so embarrassed about it? That background noise, though. Lily and Yuko are happily chatting anyway. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself, I approach the girls. Hey, did you notice a girl run past here? Maybe. What did she look like? Long dark hair, kinda shy. She had, well, some scars on her face. You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you? Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something. Oh dear, Yuko, would you excuse me? I had better try and find her. Sure, I just hold on to these until you come back. She's always so terrified. What's going on? I'm sorry, but I have to explain it to you some other time. Oh no, please explain it now to me. Come on, I wanna know. Right, I'll see you later then. Lily hastily grabs her cane and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. I don't think I ever get the hang of this place. Did I something wrong? What did you do? Nothing, I just talked to her, tried to get to know her. Didn't even manage to get started. Yuko sighs and looks awfully bothered, even more so than she did before. I guess you weren't wrong so much as tactless. Tactless? That girl is a bit of a special... Damn it, I already forgot how I speeched her. She looks way calmer now. This girl is a bit of special case. It's like she never really talks to anyone. Isn't that a bit strange? No. Yeah, I do my own... whatever. I wonder, it's just how she is, I think. Yuko doesn't sound all that convincing. Then again, maybe this is just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problems, or else I wouldn't be here. Perhaps I was being a little tactless after all. But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casually only makes me feel phony. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Wait, I thought I did the right thing. And I acted casually. Why I didn't act What? Doesn't make sense. She wants to say something to that, but resists it. I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way. I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes me smile, and she blushes heavily. What? Did that sound stupid? No, it sounded really wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. What? But I would do the thing you just mentioned if I would immediately saw it for startling her or something like that. Did the wrong choice? Oh, fuck it, I go with it. Hopefully I didn't wound everything. Please don't tell me that I wounded. It would be so stressful for me. I want to learn all of them. Or learn to know all of them, kind of. Neither of us have anything to add, so Yugo fills the silence by shuffling some papers around. People who have papers on their desks really like doing that. Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing, but I have to do it. I hope that's not too inconvenient for you. Oh yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there because... I just go get them. I fetched my stack of books from beside the beanbags where Hanako and I were sitting and returned to the counter. Wow, you read a lot, don't you? I surprised myself with that too, honestly, at least when I really think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill that time. I couldn't do much else. I see. But she doesn't say anything else, and just checks out my books for me. I guess this is what they call tact. Okay. Holding the library books with one arm, I twirl my pocket for the key to the door. A sudden sound from behind startles me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying, or the key that I almost managed to get into the lock. Who is it? Oh, he again! I turn around to see who is talking to me. It's Kenji. He seems to be in a friendly mood. Also, the light glinting of his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. It's just me. This makes him pause and lick his lips nervously. Who is me? I don't know anyone called me. Are you some new guy again? His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yes, but we've met before. Yesterday. I don't think so. I would remember someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day is it today? I try to ignore him. Is he joking or what? Proof that we've met before. You live across the hall. You're Kenji. Kenji jumps. Oh god, look at his face! His eyes filled with an uncomprehending fear. How do you know my name? Damn, this can only mean one of two things. Either we have met and you're telling the truth and I just can't remember it, or you are a spy! He pauses. A psychic spy! His eyes dart around me, trying to peek into my room. Also, it's hard to believe he can see anything through those thick glasses. His mood swung from friendly to manic in less than a minute. I'm not psychic. How do I know that? I'm not a mind reader! Kenji points a finger in my face damningly. Unlike you! Stop that, man! We met yesterday! What's wrong with you? I live in this room! Lies! If you think I can pass as Hisao because I'm legally blind, you're sorely mistaken! You don't even look like him! I mean, that resemblance is real slim. Maybe at a distance, but who you think you're kidding? I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him. Education time! Exasperated! Oh! Exasperated means that, and now for my English. Desperate, frantic, distraught, excessive, frantically, desperately, full of hopeless, distressed. Ah, okay, I got it. And how do I pronounce it?
Exasperated.
Exasperated. Great! Learned something new today. Exasperated. Exasperated. I rubbed my eyes and let out a heavy sigh. Stay there! Kenji comes closer, one carefully step at a time. I stay still. Lest he assault me psychically, although I doubt he could do much damage if he did. Oh, wait! I see it now! Damn, it really is you! Sighing again, and then once again for good measure, I step backwards, just in case. What's up, man? You don't look too good. I think. Something wrong? I don't know, just had something stupid happen to me. A few stupid things, actually. Even if you discount this one. I can't get a proper touch on other people here, and I have no idea if it's because of me or because of them. I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we've had any contact either. That's rough, dude! Yeah, I'm sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all, but you can never be too careful. It's a hard reality we live in. I'm slowly starting to think that Kenji isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us. I totally forgot his voice and I'm changing it a lot. I'm really sorry for that. You see? This is how it is. This world, there's no justice, you see? Even when I lose, I win, because I don't lose the lesson. What? What does that even mean? It doesn't matter. He dismisses it flatly with a wave of his hand. So, what happened? Why the long face? Do you have a long face? It's nothing. I just scared some girl off accidentally. Little Louie too. She actually ran away from me. Was my fault, really. I think I'm not really used to all this yet. A girl? A girl? A cute one? Cute? That's a hard question. Oh, come on, dude. She was cute, okay? She had a nice body and really beautiful hair, but the white side of her face was still nice, and I could see the left side of her hair, so yeah, you can hardly judge on that. Oh, come on, man. I guess it could go either way. I really like that I got the choice here. Why am I looking there? The camera is there. I really have to get used to look at you in the camera if I want to tell you something. I'm really sorry. I really have to get used to it. But yeah, you know what I will pick. You actually know it. She was cute. Yeah, cute, I guess. I knew it. There are a lot of cute girls here, a strangely disproportionate amount. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of the school. I tried to warn you, man, but did you listen? I don't remember any such warning. Dark secrets? Yes, dark secrets, extremely dark, like a black hole. Have you noticed that the number of girls in this school is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60 to 40. He turns his head to left and stares off into the distance at nothing. Why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, it doesn't appear to be that bad, but that is a full 20%. One would think that a school with such a huge pool of women would be a man's dream, but no! What I'm about to tell you could blow your mind. Are you ready? I don't know where this is going, but I think I won't be missing much by cutting out now. No, I'm not ready. I only get as far as turning the door knob before Kenji starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not. I believe that this school is a battleground, the site of a feminist infiltration. This parity in the number of men to women is a clear sign of how far they have come. In case this Cold War turns hot, they will have superiority in numbers. Just another skirmish in the eternal war against the forces of the feminists. They are everywhere, In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not a 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. Even in America, women are the majority by a hair. They are building up their numbers. In the past, the build-up of a military has always been the clearest sign of imminent war. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is badass, and the country itself is so small and isolated, yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect target. They are so cunning, as expected of women. Soon, the day will come when... Kenji's voice trails off ominously. That is why you can't trust them. They will string you along and then kill you, just as they killed me. You will end up just like me. What? How exactly did they kill you, man? Oh, hell no! I can't stop myself from blurting it out. Hey, what the hell does that mean? You said it, not me. It's the best I can think of. So? You're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, so rude. Where was I? Oh yeah, vast feminist conspiracy. Stop it! Stop! I lost you way back there somewhere about feminist infiltration. Too hard to follow? It's cool. I have some graphs and stuff in my room. And puppets. You like puppets? Oh god, he's such a creeper. No puppets. You don't like puppets, okay. Graphs are still cool though, right? He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to rant on. This is too strange. I had him pegged as relatively normal, but it's clear that I was wrong. Something on your mind, dude? Just thinking about what it's like to be the last sane man in an insane world. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset. You mean that's you? That can't be because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. That is my dream. You can't just steal a man's dream. What? You're everything but not sane. What the hell? There can't be two last sane men. It would invalidate that whole last part. And that part is kind of important. There can only be one. Like in that foreign movie where there could only be one. And in the end there's only one dude left. Because that was the point. I've never seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing before. Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my graphs. I also have a list of the other dark and complex conspiracies that this school holds as entangled as... Quick, finish my analogy for me. Be a pal. I'm going to go to bed now. It's extremely late. That doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. Later. He claps me on the back and then vanishes into his room, so quickly and quietly. It's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right through it like a ghost. Oh god, this was so... Oh god, this was exhausting, but it was so much fun to do it. I don't know if I can fully digest what just happened, so I give up and just go to my room, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into bed. Face plant. Alright. It takes me some time to relax and get up so I can get started on homework. It's because the sheets are cool and comforting against my cheeks, and it feels good just lying there with my eyes closed. This school is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is stranger than the last. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony! One would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit for anywhere else would be easy. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Although I say that, it doesn't help take the edge off, and the words are left echoing off my empty walls. I guess it's not as bad as I expected, though. This place really is more a school and less a hospital, pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. If nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. I open one eye, seeing the school books and bottles of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. Katawa Shoujo! I think we finished the first chapter! We finished the first chapter, I guess. Or maybe not. But I have to end it here because this is a really long recording and I will most likely split it up in 2 or even 3 parts, depending on how long it actually turned out. But I hope you enjoyed it, and if so, please leave a like, give me a comment on what you like the most here, if I should try out another voice for a certain character. I really try hard to get any voice as unique as possible for me. And if you want to keep track on all my stuff that's getting up, just hit the subscribe button as well. Or just watch some of my other videos. Most of my videos are well, it would be live, I would say most of my videos are fun. But all of my videos have kind of funny stuff in it. At least I think it is. So, I hope I will see you guys in the next episode. Stay tuned!